I used to be a blackjack dealer. Yes, in the casino, the game of 21, I was the dealer. Check in, get my table, deal the cards out. In the game of blackjack, there was this rule book. And this rule book was there to, I guess, help you to win or give you different strategies that would increase your probability of maybe winning the next hand. And so many people would come in, so many players would sit down, they knew the rule book, they wanted to play the game. They even knew people kind of knew the rule book. Everyone at the table knew the rules and they would kind of advise them. And most of the time, just being honest, most of the time, vast majority I can say, people still lost. People still lost their money. The house would still win. Now, the house's strategy was simple to me. You know, being the dealer, I could kind of see the game from a different perspective. The house had a better strategy, and that was, well, part of that strategy was, number one, you never got to see the house's hand because the tuck card or the bottom card would always stay tucked away, and you would have to play your hand and assume what I have, right? So you'd have to play your hand based on the assumption that I probably have a 10. That's the rule. And that's how people played, right? Secondly, you would play your hand before I play my hand. So the player would bust out before the house even has to play a hand. There were times players would bust out, I never even played my hand, right? Now, I hated that because I was a dealer and I wanted the players to win so that they can make money and I can make money. And so I wasn't working for the house. I was an independent contractor, an ISP for everyone who's in the class. And so, but people would play by the rules and still lose. And so my point is this. Sometimes, even though the rules are designed to help you, even though the rules make sense for a time, there are times where the rules just don't apply. There are times where you've got to get outside of the rules. You've got to escape the parameters, right? There are times where you just got to change it up. We say things like life gives you a curveball. Well, sometimes you've got to put a curveball out there. Sometimes you've got to just get a curveball out there, right? Sometimes you got to change things up. You just do, right? So sometimes playing by the rules is not the best way. I know it's going to make a lot of you mad. It's going to make a lot of you angry. You're going to get upset. You've always been taught to play by the rules. You've always been told to stay within the line, color within the lines. And I'm here to tell you that every once in a while, at the office, but spend a couple minutes with you, every once in a while, it's completely okay to color outside the lines. It's completely okay to venture outside of your comfort zone. In fact, it's probably going to be the thing that's going to make the difference in your life and change your life for the better, right? Somebody put a 1 in the comments if you agree that your comfort zone traps you and keeps you held back. So, by the way, hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome to the channel. My voice is still trying to make its way back, so I apologize if I'm not able to, or if I'm not as loud as I am normally. And but I'll do my best. And guys, I'm going to be dropping about 2 videos per week now. So I hope these videos help you, bless you, and change your life. For everyone who wants to get the free class, the intro to Middleman, to the Middleman business, creating a business from your phone without doing any of the work. If you want to get that intro to Middleman business free class, put the word Middleman in the comments below, or simply go into the video description below and click the link. That class is going to break down what a middleman business is, how it works, and how you can do it, and it'll change your life. I've been doing it since 2020. I do nothing else. So if you want to learn how to make money when you're not at work by using your phone, working part-time, then you need to put Middleman in the comments below and get that free live training. So playing by the rules, let's talk about it really quickly. So we've been playing by the rules. Let's talk about the rules. We've been playing by the rule of go to college, get a degree, it'll lead to a safe, secure job. We play by that rule. We play by the rules of, let's see, I'm just doing this off the top of my head. We play by the rules of, once you get a really good job, save up some money so you can buy a house. We play by the rules. We play by the rules of, hey, stack money in the bank and leave the money there for emergencies or rainy days. We play by the rules. Save up money, invest in a 401k for 40 years. Every time I think of that, it just makes me sad that people do that. But that money could be doing so much more somewhere else. Just leave it there, don't touch it. But those who tell you to leave it there and don't touch it, they don't leave it there and they touch it. They touch your money. Just think about that. So, okay, give me $1,000 a month out of your paycheck and come back in 40 years. Would you do that? No. Why not? I'm a complete stranger. You don't know me? Okay. But you do it every pay period with complete strangers that you don't know, who probably don't have your best interest in mind, because whether your stocks go up or down, it doesn't matter to them. They get paid for the fees. Let me stop that. But again, we've played by the rules, and let me ask you, you've played by the rules. You've been a good boy. You've been a good girl. You've done everything right. What has it gotten you? What has it led to? What has it done for you? I'm just saying, for the majority of people, the answer is not much, right? You got all this debt from college. They didn't tell you that. You got jobs that are no longer safe, no longer secure, and they don't even want to pay you what you think you're worth. You got houses that are overpriced, overvalued, 30-year mortgages. They'll have 40 and 50 soon because nobody can afford a house, right? You got banks where your money is stacked up. These banks pay you no interest, no dividends, no anything. They charge you to put your money in there. They don't give you anything. Yet, you still think it's a good idea. I think it's a terrible idea to park your money in a bank and leave it there. I think a better idea would be to take some of the money, get an investment, start a business, do something, acquire some type of asset, let it grow, make money, and then use it to buy the things you want out of life. You want to buy a new house? Buy with your investment. Buy with cash flow from your investment, not your paycheck. I'm just saying. If you want to do that, that's how you have to do it. You want to buy a new car? Don't use your job. Don't use your paycheck. That's slavery. What do you mean? Well, how long is the car payment? 5 years? Okay. Well, you're going to need a job for 5 years. You just sold 5 years of your future to pay for a car. That's enslavement. Mortgage on a house, 30 years? How are you going to pay for this? Your paycheck from your job? Oh, so for the next 30 years, you need a paycheck from a job. That's slavery. I'm just saying. I know you guys don't think of it that way, but it is. Somebody type a 1 in the comments if I'm preaching. So, again, playing by the rules, it's always worked for your parents, your grandparents, and their parents. It's not going to work for you. Playing by the rules, no. You have to throw the rules out, create chaos. In this situation, creating chaos is one of the best things you can do. Throw the rules out, create chaos for yourself and your family and your future. How do you create chaos? By no longer playing by the rules. When we were at the blackjack table, and it was a bad table, everyone was playing by the rules, and we were getting our butts kicked, you know what we would do? Hey, somebody's got to do something crazy. That's what we call it. Somebody's got to do something crazy. Somebody's got to step out of bounds. Somebody's got to do something that does not, right? That is not recommended, and that does not work according to the rules. Somebody's got to do what? Somebody's got to split some tens. What? What? Yeah, somebody might have to split some tens. Somebody might have to hit a 16, 17. Somebody might have to wave off a 12 against an ace or 10. We got to do something crazy. We got to sacrifice. Somebody's going to have to sacrifice themselves to change the flow of this table. And sometimes, guess what? It would work. Somebody would do something crazy. I'd even recommend it sometimes. I'd be like, look, somebody's got Somebody's got to do something crazy. We can't keep playing this way. Everybody's got these bad hands, 14, 15, 16. Look, just wave them all off. Don't hit anything. I don't care what you have. Don't touch nothing, right? And sometimes we would win. I was a great dealer. I would help my table to win as much as possible. I was a great dealer. And, but again, probably one of my favorite jobs, other than having this YouTube channel, talking to you and training people how to build successful businesses. That's my favorite now. But casino is my second favorite. Hoping my voice comes back very soon. So some of you might like the Barry White raspy voice. So, but again, and oh, by the way, really quickly, phase 2 of the training for everybody who's in the VIP, you're going to get access to that. It's going to be dropping very, very soon as the edit finish. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. It's going to teach you not only how to run your middleman business, but how to train someone else to run your middleman business and make more money. Wow, it's going to be fire. Put middleman in the comments or click the video description and the link below. Click the link in the video description below. So, again, you guys have been playing by the rules. What has it done for you? There are some of you that it probably helped. I'm not saying it didn't. But for the majority, what has it done for you? More importantly, where is it going to lead you? What is it going to do for you in the future? You know that job's not safe, secure. I told you that. You know storing up money in the bank for a rainy day or an emergency is not a good idea. I told you that. You know that buying a house for 30 years and the only way you make money is a paycheck is a bad idea. I told you that. I'm telling you that. You already know. I'm your cheat sheet. I'm your hack. I'm your shortcut. I'm giving you the game. Question is, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Are you going to continue to play by the rules? Or are you going to color outside the lines? What are you going to do? You have to decide. Look at your life. Say, I've been playing by the rules for this amount of time. Where am I? What do I have? What have I accomplished? I did that years ago in Louisiana. When I moved here in 2020, I looked at my life and I said, man, I've been here a long time. Playing by the rules. What have I accomplished? Not a damn thing worth accomplishing. So I got to go. I got to change my environment. And I moved to Dallas. Life been up and up ever since. In fact, we're about to go into contract to build a new house. I told you I would. I told you I would buy a new house because I know you guys are going to go nuts in the comments. You're going to say, but Sean, you said never buy a house. No, I said never buy a house with a paycheck. There's a difference. If you have an asset that creates cash flow, use that to buy a house. ACL, asset times cash flow equals liability. If you have a job that gives you a paycheck, do not buy the house, because if that's the only way you know how to make money, then you have to have that paycheck for the next 30 years because that's how long the mortgage is. You never want to do that. You want to get in financial slavery, pay for things with a paycheck. Do that. Wow. I said something there. Should have given you chills. Nothing wrong with a paycheck. Just cannot build your life around it. Very dangerous. I should do a video about that. All right, guys. I got to go because I got to flow, but you know. So, but I just want you to, quiz yourself. Do a survey for yourself. What's my life like right now? I play by the rules. Where am I? What have I done? What have I accomplished? You got to have that hard conversation with yourself. Where am I going? What am I doing for my family? What am I going to leave for my kids? Think about that stuff. And then make the decision that's right for you. I'm not telling you do what I do. I'm just giving you some information so you can make the best decision for yourself. You can keep the 20 or you can split the 10s. It's up to you. But if things are not going the way that you would like for them to go, then it's probably time to split the 10s. I know it's nuts. I know it's crazy. I know it's outside the lines. But it just might be the spark that you need to change your life. Hit subscribe, hit thumbs up. Welcome to the channel, guys. I'll see you on the next video. And for everyone who wants to build a middleman business from their phone, working part-time, I'll see you in the middleman training. Peace.